So I'm kind of a person who's all over the place, and I change my mind all the time in terms of what I want in life. Like, for example, I started out wanting to be an actor, right? And then all of a sudden I decided that I just wanted to be a hippie that lived at music festivals and did psychedelics. So I did that for a while. And I had a lot of success in that. And then I decided I want to be a musician. Dun dun dun. And then I decided I wanted to live out of my car and just go hike around. So I did that. And now I'm actually in Costa Rica making YouTube videos, traveling the world, and having the biggest blast out of everything I've ever done. Now, the reason that I'm sharing this with you guys is because the way that I've been doing this and so successfully and seamlessly transitioning through these different versions of myself has been through using the law of attraction and parallel reality shifting. Now, this sounds pretty intense, right? Like, these terms are kind of sexy, and you might be thinking, whoa, this sounds super complicated. It's actually not. These are fundamental processes that our reality actually is broken down by. It's literally how things function and work. So I only have one reason for wanting to share this with you in this video and tell you how I've done this. It's so that you can do it, and you can get all the things that you want for yourself, and you can reinvent yourself whenever you feel like it, and you'll be so inspired that you'll be able to tell other people and teach them how they can do this too. And it'll be this super awesome chain reaction of everybody living and being and doing exactly what they want and looking at exactly what they want to be seeing. Welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. My name is Nathan, and I make videos for my friends to help them to be the most powerful expression that they possibly can of themselves. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about the concepts behind reality shifting, parallel realities, law of attraction. They get all explanational, explain how these things work. They're like super powerful and inspirational videos. But that is not what this video is. In this video, I'm going to share with you literally and bluntly what I do to reality shift and use the law of attraction. Like, it's literally just me telling you, this is what I did. And I'm not going to give you any explanation as to why. I'm just laying this out super practical for you because I believe that you can use this as a reference point and a comparison for yourself. When you want something, you can go, oh, this is what Nathan did. Okay, I can apply this to myself. And if you have questions, I will answer them below. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Sorry for the sudden change in video quality. My phone, which is also my camera I normally record on, has just stopped working completely. It's broken, so I'm recording on a computer webcam for the rest of this. The most important thing that has changed the game for me is not taking myself seriously. Now, this sounds simple, but this is what I really mean. When we look at who we are and our identity and our personality and the way that reality is, there are certain things that are just kind of like facts to us. They're just things about us, right? Like, I am this certain kind of way, this is my style, these are my friends that I interact with, this is my job, this is where I sleep every night, right? Incredibly literally, I mean this. Like, it's a very structured thing. And so this is you, right? But what this really is this timeline that you are on. So by not taking myself seriously, what I'm actually doing is not taking my timeline seriously that I'm on, because when you're not taking that timeline seriously, it's much easier to fluidly step into a new one. It's much easier to just fluidly walk over to it because you're not taking it so seriously and holding yourself to be this fixed, super firm, cemented thing. The truth is that it doesn't have to be that way. It can be if that's how you want to identify, but to not take ourselves seriously and to give ourselves permission to, in any given moment, be a completely different person. That's powerful. It's been the most powerful thing for me. So I think about myself as in Nathan, as an actor. Nathan is an actor. Who I truly am is a director. So I'm the director and I choose the role. So I say, this is the movie, right? This is the show. This is the role that Nathan's going to be. And then I use Nathan as a tool, as an actor, to act that part, to be this person, right? So Nathan is just simply a transitional character. Nathan could be absolutely anybody. Who I truly am is the one who chooses what role he's going to play. And I think about it as literally like a theater performance. This is how it helps me, and I grew up doing a lot of theater performances, so this is just kind of how it clicks in my mind. That's the first thing that I do that has really profoundly helped me to attract and find myself in completely new timelines of all kinds of rapid success, because I'm able to just flip a switch instantly and just choose to be a different role. I'm just a different person. There you go. Boom. Step into it. So that's the very first thing. The second thing that I do is actually envision this role, right? Who is this version of me? So, for example, when I think about how what I've recently done is stepped into making completely different YouTube content, changing my financial situation, traveling the world, being in Costa Rica, right? Having the relationships that are powerful to me. When I imagine this version of me, I get incredibly specific. I feel into the heart space and I visualize this version of me. And I say, and I see, what is this version of me wearing? What's the weather like? What does it smell like? Who am I with? Am I alone? What am I thinking about? Right? What am I thinking about? What does this version of me feel like? What is this version of me doing? I'll write out what this version of me does, right? What does this version of me wake up and do? Are they going for a jog? Are they meditating? Are they writing in a script, getting ready to make some videos, right? What is this version of me doing? What does this version of me think about before they go to sleep at night? I write all these things out, and then I literally identify with it, just like that. It's a choice. It's that easy. It's just a choice. You give yourself permission. It's the most powerful thing of all of these, is to give ourselves permission. So what I do is I make this choice that this is the role, right? Let's say I wrote all my things out, right? Then I look at it and it's just like you're an actor practicing your role. Like method acting, right? You go over your script, you realize this is who you are. This is how this version of you responds to situations. This is what this version of you thinks about. The point of this is not to think about how you can be a convincing actor to convince other people. Where it really comes in is, in a sense, how you can be so good at this role that you even convince yourself. So that's what I do in the second part. It's method acting, right? There's all kinds of stories about actors like Heath Ledger and all that, who get way too into their roles. They can fall into some darkness if it's a dark role, and they identify too strongly with it. They literally become that role, and their reality becomes that. That's what happened to him. So we can use this to our advantage by creating a role that we actually want to be the part of. And then we just identify with it. We feel the feelings, we let it set in. So that's the second thing that I do. And I do this every single day. And I take this very seriously. But guess what? Also not seriously at all. Next thing that I do is very important. It's that I don't care whether my external reality reflects that I am this version of myself or not. So if you are identifying with a new role and you are being this version of yourself, right? And you start acting this role and people in your life are telling you, no, that's not true because you're actually this, and they're trying to remind you of your old role, or your actual physical setting is saying, no, that's not true. I don't care. I don't care what the external world is telling me. I don't care what external factors or people are telling me. I don't care about these situations. There is only one thing that I give my energy and attention to: being this version of me. Unconditionally. Because a condition would be, oh, I'll be this version of myself if I start making more money. I'll be this version of myself if it attracts a relationship. I'll be this version of myself if my YouTube videos start doing better. No, that's BS, because that's not you actually being that version of yourself, right? It's not actually you being them. That's you still, again, thinking, man, I would love to be this person, right? So what I do is I don't care about what anybody says or what anything is looking like, because that's not really what's important. What's important is that I am being this person unconditionally, no matter what. So everything that happens in my life that seems like it's not working out, that this isn't actually my new version of me, if it's things that are reminding me of the old version, what they really are is an opportunity for me to acknowledge them and say, oh yeah, I remember that. It's not me anymore though. Keep going. There's a cartoon movie, it's called Meet the Robinsons, and his like slogan is keep moving forward. That's it. You just keep moving forward. When you are being something because it's just who you are and it's not based on the way that things are in the external reality, then all of a sudden that's who you are. That's when reality starts reflecting it. But only when you unconditionally are this version of you will you start to see reality show you that it's who you are. Because whoever you are being, that is your experience in life. So how do you be somebody else that has these things? It's easy. Be somebody else that has those things. Just be that person. We just got to let go of our fixed self, you know? We take ourselves so seriously. Just let go, kick it real style. That's what I do. I do hope that you found this video helpful, and if anything clicked for you, I'm super grateful. If you have any questions or you want anything elaborated on, definitely let me know below. And I do make videos 3 days a week, so this upcoming Thursday is going to be another video in this continuation series to help you to be the most powerful expression of yourself. So if that sounds exciting, and if you have been finding these helpful, make sure to click that bell notification below so you don't miss it. And I'm very excited. The world is ours, right? It's our Earth. Woo! We could be who we want here. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on Thursday. Have a good one.